In the ancient kingdom of Serenity, nestled between towering mountains and tranquil rivers, lived a wise and compassionate monk named Bhikkhu Sujata. Renowned for his wisdom, he often shared profound teachings that touched the hearts of those who sought his guidance. One day, a young disciple named Ananda approached Bhikkhu Sujata with a heavy heart. He spoke of his struggles in discerning true friends from those who pretended to be so. Ananda longed for guidance on how to identify fake people amidst the sea of faces he encountered every day. Bhikkhu Sujata smiled gently and began to tell him a story that had been passed down through generations. Once, in a distant village, there lived a kind and wise old woman named Anya. She was known for her incredible ability to see through people's facades and discern their true intentions. Many sought her counsel when they were faced with difficult decisions. One day, a merchant came to Anya's humble dwelling seeking her advice. He had recently encountered a group of people who appeared friendly and trustworthy. They had offered him enticing business deals and claimed to be his true companions. Yet he sensed a lingering doubt in his heart about their sincerity. Anya listened patiently and then offered the merchant a simple solution. She handed him a lotus flower and a polished mirror. "Take these," she said, "and pay attention to how they react." The merchant followed her advice and invited the group to a gathering. As the evening wore on, he observed their behavior closely. He noticed that some of them showed genuine interest in him, much like the lotus that thrives in the sun's warmth. They listened intently and shared stories with sincerity. However, there were others who appeared distant, only focused on their own gains. Their words seemed rehearsed, like a reflection in a mirror, showing no genuine emotions. They talked but never truly engaged, much like the mirror that merely reflects without life. As the night went on, the lotus-like individuals showed kindness, offering help and support without expecting anything in return. The mirror-like individuals, however, became increasingly impatient and restless, their true motives becoming clearer. When the night ended, the merchant had a clear understanding. The lotus-like individuals were like the true friends we seek. They listened, cared, and shared in both joys and sorrows. The mirror-like individuals, on the other hand, were merely interested in their own reflections, ready to abandon the moment things turned unfavorable. And so, Ananda, remember this lesson: just as the lotus thrives in the sunlight and the mirror reflects without depth, true friends are those who radiate warmth and sincerity, while fake people only mirror their own interests. By observing their actions and intentions, you will find the wisdom to identify genuine companions on your journey. Upon hearing the story, Ananda felt a newfound clarity within himself. He thanked Bhikkhu Sujata and left with a heart brimming with gratitude and determination. And so, the story of Anya's lotus and mirror became a guiding light for those seeking to discern true friends from the pretenders, reminding them to look for the warmth of the lotus and not be misled by the cold reflection of the mirror. In the days that followed, Ananda continued to meditate upon the lesson he had learned from Bhikkhu Sujata's story. He carried the imagery of the lotus and the mirror with him, using it as a mental guide to navigate the complexities of human interactions. As he journeyed through the bustling markets and peaceful monasteries, Ananda put the lesson into practice. He observed people's actions, words, and intentions, always seeking the warmth of the lotus and the genuine engagement that reflected authenticity. One day, Ananda encountered a traveler named Kavi, who was new to the kingdom of Serenity. Kavi was charismatic and charming, and he quickly formed connections with many. He spoke eloquently, sharing tales of his adventures and offering advice on various matters. Ananda, remembering the lesson of the lotus and the mirror, observed Kavi's interactions closely. At first, Kavi's words seemed genuine, much like the lotus that flourishes in the sun's rays. He appeared interested in the stories and concerns of others, offering his help without expecting anything in return. However, as time passed, Ananda noticed a shift in Kavi's behavior. His attention began to wane, and he often seemed distracted when others spoke. He would glance at his reflection in polished surfaces as if preoccupied with his own image. Ananda saw the resemblance to the mirror, reflecting only his own interests. With a heavy heart, Ananda approached Kavi and shared the story of the lotus and the mirror. He spoke gently, explaining the wisdom he had gained from Bhikkhu Sujata's teachings. Kavi listened attentively, his expression gradually changing from surprise to reflection. Kavi thanked Ananda for his honesty and admitted that he had indeed been preoccupied with his own pursuits. He confessed that he had been seeking companions solely for personal gain, rather than fostering genuine connections. Ananda's words had touched his heart, prompting him to reevaluate his intentions. Over time, Kavi transformed his approach to friendships. He began to focus on the lotus-like qualities, nurturing deeper connections with those around him. He took the time to truly listen, empathize, and support others without any ulterior motives. As Kavi changed his ways, he found that his relationships became more meaningful and fulfilling. The people he interacted with began to respond to his sincerity, and he discovered the joy of connecting on a profound level. The wisdom of the lotus and the mirror had opened his eyes to the importance of authenticity and compassion in his interactions. Ananda's willingness to share the lesson he had learned had a ripple effect, inspiring others to embrace the wisdom of the lotus and the mirror. The story of Kavi's transformation and his journey toward authenticity became a testament to the power of self-awareness and the ability to change one's path. And so, in the Kingdom of Serenity, the tale of the lotus and the mirror continued to inspire generations, reminding them to seek the warmth of the lotus in their relationships and to recognize the reflection of their true selves in their interactions with others.